Imagine waking up every morning under the crushing weight of expectations you didn't choose, watching billions flood the market chasing unicorns, drowning in noise yet starving for that one edge, that secret spark, the thing that makes the difference between just another investment and the startup that changes everything. The truth? No matter how many deals you look at, how many pitches pass across your desk, that feeling never goes away. It's there, deep inside, the knowledge that somewhere beyond all the spreadsheets, all the hype, something crucial is being missed. Something that could turn your next move, your next fund, your entire career into the breakthrough you've been chasing. Here's the brutal reality. Investors and venture partners like you are in a battle that no one talks about enough. Every day, the noise grows louder, the pressure to find the next unicorn becomes unbearable, and the system itself seems rigged to reward the average, the safe, the predictable, while punishing the rare and the radical. You've felt it, the exhaustion of endless evals, the creeping doubt that the rules you've been taught keep you stuck in the middle zone, this endless loop of mediocrity dressed up as safety. You are not just fighting companies, you're fighting the system's illusions, the way it forces brilliance into boxes, turns risk into sanitized risk, and innovation into incremental improvements. But what if all this could change? Not someday off in the distance, but right now, by shifting the way venture partners, not just founders, but you, engage with startups to unleash a hidden force that has been quietly powering every lasting unicorn. This force is more powerful than great products or massive rounds. It's the secret weapon no one wants to admit they wield because it's subtle, invisible, misunderstood, and because it requires breaking everything you thought you understood about investing. That weapon is connection. Raw, ruthless, unfiltered connection that doesn't play by the rules of traditional venture capital. It's about being more than just a check writer, more than a board member with a polite attendance record. It's about becoming the living bridge between chaos and order within startups, the force that pulls scattered brilliance into a single, unstoppable drive. Every unicorn you see isn't just the product of lucky timing or brilliant founders. It's the product of venture partners who refuse to be spectators, who refuse to be restrained by systems that co-opt innovation. These partners don't just fund, they embody transformation. They stitch together isolated sparks of genius, they challenge founders to unlearn habits that kill potential, and they create an ecosystem so close, so aligned, that the startup doesn't just grow, it erupts. Think about that pain in your gut when a deal slips through your fingers, when an investor's meeting leaves you cold, when a founder's vision blurs under the weight of doubt and fear. That pain signals your fire. It's what tells you this game isn't about playing safe or waiting for validation. It's about taking radical ownership of your insight, your connections, your vision of what venture backing really can be. The truth? The world has no infrastructure for the exceptional. It's not built for those who don't toe the line, who reject consensus, who burn with ideas they can't yet fully explain. But within every so-called impossible deal, every misunderstood startup, there's a rare chance for you to prove the world wrong by simply aligning with those few who refuse to settle. The raw power of a venture partner as a secret weapon lies in this brutal synergy. The ability to see beyond surface-level metrics and connect dots others don't even know exist between talent, technology, and timing. You don't wait for the perfect pitch. You create the perfect ecosystem. You hold founders accountable not just to growth targets, but to their inner ambition, to the questions no one else dares to ask. You get into the trenches with them, and you do something so rare it's almost unheard of in traditional venture circles. You dare to provoke an unlearning of old, damaging habits, to challenge accepted wisdom that favors safety and scalability over raw, unpolished potential. The best venture partners reject the illusion that growth is linear, that plans can capture chaos. They know it's the unpredictable moments, the simultaneous clashes of egos, passions, and desperate leaps into unknown code bases and markets that shape unicorns. They don't step back, they dive in. They become the company's most brutal ally and toughest mirror. They help smash illusions, not gently patch cracks. Because true transformation isn't polite, it's disruptive, it's painful, it's exactly what founders don't want to hear until it's too late, and precisely what makes the difference between being a good startup and a legendary one. You might feel alone in this, like no one else understands why you push so hard, why you reject easy paths, why you refuse to accept what everyone else calls normal. But that's exactly the point. The world and the venture capital system tries to make you forget that your power lies in your sovereignty, your critical thinking, and your refusal to settle into comfort. Your weapon isn't just your money or title, it's your connection with those exceptional few founders who are ready to become more than just founders. They're ready to become alchemists of the future. And your role? To build a ruthless alliance around them, a network that refuses the old rules, refuses the system's mediocrity, and instead amplifies essence over noise. Here's a secret many venture partners miss. Unicorns are not born from overnight success or viral hype. They emerge out of relentless patience and selective alignment. It's about knowing which founders to keep close and which noise to block out. It's not about chasing every trend or every hot deal. It's about creating an environment where those rare founders and their ideas can fight every day to break the system, to reimagine reality, to redefine what's possible. This takes patience, and not the kind of forgettable patience measured in quarters or headlines, but the kind that feels like eternity itself, because true impact never follows Wall Street's clock. To do this, venture partners need to embrace a new code, one unapologetically rooted in liberation. It means owning your will as your sharpest weapon. It means questioning absolutely everything, even your own assumptions and biases. It means relentlessly transforming not just the startups you invest in, but the way you show up, the way you think, the way you align with others in this broken, spectacular system. It means refusing to be part of the noise machine, refusing to scale mediocrity, and instead weaving something new and wild that honors difference and crafts strength through contrast. You're not just an investor, you're a movement, a force that reshapes markets not by following, but by leading, not by conforming, but by unleashing the rare brilliance trapped by convention and disbelief. You're the secret weapon hidden behind every true unicorn, not in the boardroom power plays or in flashy headlines, but in the quiet, relentless work of connection, challenge, and unyielding patience. The system forgot about you and the founders you believe in because it's designed to serve mediocrity and process, not brilliance and risk. But here's the good news. You don't have to wait for the system. You don't have to ask permission to build the network, the synergy, the ecosystem that honors the rare and the radical. Because every moment you hesitate, others are stepping in, siding with sameness, trading fire for convenience, and letting the greatest ideas die under layers of compliance. But if you burn with the quiet rage that you were meant to be more, if that unbearable tension inside you won't let you settle for comfort, if the hunger to find what reality truly is keeps growing, then this is your call. Don't settle. Don't mimic. Don't get comfortable. Refuse the illusion of freedom that hides your fire beneath conformity. Instead, build the alliance that frees not just the startups, but yourself. Connect with the few who burn as fiercely as you do. Create the ecosystem where misaligned brilliance is forged into aligned power, where the misunderstood find their edge. Because when you do, when you claim this role as the secret weapon, not for show but in ruthless practice, you don't just back companies, you unleash legacies. You do not only invest, you transform futures. This is the power, the pain, and the promise of venture partners who step beyond their roles. You are not just part of an industry. You are the catalyst for what comes next. The system can try to cage you, ignore you, or silence you, but it cannot stop you once you own your will, sharpen your vision, and join the few who refuse to live a borrowed life. This is more than investing. This is revolution, and it starts with the relentless conviction that every unicorn needs their secret weapon. That weapon is you.